I guess looking back, we certainly didn't start the way we wanted. We lacked a little bit of intensity and urgency. We just didn't match what New Zealand were offering in the first 20, and we felt that had a direct effect on the result of the game. Absolutely. I think when you're competing against New Zealand in particular, you just can't be off that 1% because you just got to be at your best to compete against the best teams in the world. And a good example of that was on the weekend. Yeah, I guess we're expecting a totally different contest. We know it's going to be a different team, and we're both in a similar position. We're both looking to get our Tri Nations campaign back on track, and we're both coming from a disappointing loss in New Zealand. So it's going to be a great game and one I look forward to. Not necessarily, not at this level, and not with the talent that South Africa has in their test team. They've got a lot of depth, and I'm sure that the guys are coming back. They've got more than enough experience to perform at this level. It'll be no different. The first one will be no different. I guess I'm sure these guys have got a lot of training in under the belts, and I'm sure they've played some game time in the lead up. So I'm sure that the 20 will be no different to any other Test match. Yeah, it's always a tough challenge. I mean, they present different attacking threats, and it's always tough. They've always got a great backline. They always field a great backline, and defensively, we certainly got to be on our game. We're just hoping that we can shut them down at the game line, hoping that they don't get too much ball to attack us with. Oh, look, we're not getting too ahead of ourselves. We're obviously all certainly excited by the opportunity of the World Cup later on in the year, but I think what's important is just taking it week by week, especially at this level. And this week we've got a tough enough challenge ahead of us, and that's the Springboks at Durban. So I'm sure that they're going to be tough enough. They're going to be playing in front of a heaving home crowd, drawing a lot of energy from that atmosphere, and we've certainly got to match that. So an exciting challenge ahead of us, and like I said, just taking it step by step.